What do you think sets top chess players from the rest?
Yeah, I think the work ethic is the biggest difference. They work like their whole life is about chess, and they work a lot on playing their best chess and being in good shape. So that's the biggest difference.
Well, I think the experience matters a lot, and also the motivation. Also, if you're young, I think you need to be at the right place at the right time, and also to have support from your family and your parents.
I think it's for sure a lot of chess skills, but also some, I think, mental toughness or mental stability, whatever you call it. I think there are a lot of things that need to be at the top, and I think most of the top players are pretty well balanced and everything.
First thing, probably top players assume more risks. As an example, they choose more risk openings. It gives more chances for them.
Top players are so experienced, they are well prepared, their understanding of chess is a whole different level. They don't have positions where they feel uncomfortable, I would say, so it's different mindset from other players. Yeah, it's just basically working hard, and working on psychology maybe also helps a lot in that case. And I think it comes with there's a lot of experience, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by top because there are like different players. There is Magnus and there is Hikaru and Fabi, then there are rest. So yeah, I would say like if you see Magnus and the rest of the players, I think mentality is the key. He's just mentally very strong. He just wants to win every game. And I think that will to win is also very important. And he's also extremely confident. Yeah, I think these are some of the aspects which actually play a huge role.
Well, I guess the stability and the consistency is a little bit different. So normally, if you manage to take your place among like the top seats, the top ratings, this means that you just don't have like some huge meltdowns. Yes, you are like very stable. Whenever you have like a bad event, you try to minimize the damage. This is probably something that makes chess look more like a sport. Otherwise, several players who are not too close to the top 10, let's say, they play absolutely phenomenal tournaments and phenomenal games, which are just really masterpieces, but that's a bit doubtful that they can perform like this every day. Yeah, so that's the difference. But if you can maintain your level is constantly more or less high. Okay, that's I think the big difference.
Yeah, I would say there's a little bit of difference, but in most compartments, if not all, like between the top players and an aspiring top player. And that's probably why I think basically we do everything the same, but faster and more accurately. So, which is why I feel like the difference in level is really showing even a bit more in rapid time controls compared to classical, where we know what we come from after the opening. So then we have plenty of times to figure out what's happening in the middle game. So mistakes are becoming more scarce. But in rapid, you can see the difference a bit more.
Yeah, it's a really good question. Many people don't really know what it takes to make that final step to be a top player. I think it's individual. For everyone, it's something else. A lot of it, of course, is believing in yourself and having done something once, it's possible. But there's definitely more to it than that. It's also sometimes it's experience. Although you have players who are inexperienced and they enter the top as well. It's really hard to say. I think many people are struggling with that because you have so many players that are really, really good and they don't quite make that final breakthrough to become top players. Also, some of it is opportunities, of course. Like most tournaments, they don't hand out too many invitations to people outside the very top, and then it perpetuates. Because if you keep playing against other top players, you get better and better. And if the others don't, they don't. So it's kind of hard to break through in chess for many, many people.